Ladies and gentlemen, tighten the hell up. Hopefully, everybody is still on a high right now, like I am. Welcome back to another episode of the Tighten Up Time podcast. I am your host, Adam Raymer. And again, as always, 100% appreciate you guys. If you can, real quick, if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button, hit the like, send me your comments, and I will respond to all of them. Promise. So this is going to be quick. Titans stun the Rams tonight, 28-16. Um, Not much to say except, well, there's a lot to say, but I'm going to make it short and sweet. Defense was outstanding tonight. I mean, really good tonight. Offense just wasn't there. So it's going to take a little bit, I think, for them to. We got some favorable games coming up to kind of get these running backs, Foreman and Peterson, in the mix and get plays and schemes and all that down. But I couldn't be more excited. To everybody that's doubted us this year, in 2016, they scored in garbage time too at the very end. So really, it was like 28-9. Still 28-16. But anybody that said it's funny, the whole pre-show, they all picked the Rams. Every single person except Mike Tirico. He said the only reason he's picking them because he didn't want all of them to be the Rams. And look, we came out in the first half and punched them in the mouth. I mean, punched them in the mouth. Jeffrey Simmons, Danico Autry, what a freaking pickup with Danico Autry. Harold Landry was getting in there. But Autry and Simmons were unreal in the whole game, but really the true test was the first half. They kept Stafford contained in the pocket, and we were getting to him. I'm not going to say every play, but a lot of the plays, a lot of the snaps, we were in the backfield disrupting him. Kevin Byard had a huge pick six for us. Um, but offensively, though, we weren't clicking. We had a couple of good little drives. Look, at the end of the game, we had couple of roughing the passer calls. The first one that Aaron Donald had, I really don't think that was passing. I mean, personal foul, roughing the passer. I'm sorry. It got called, unfortunately. The second one, I believe, was so set up. AJ had a good catch there at the end, and then AP got his first touchdown as a Titan, which was pretty cool to see. Um, but overall, I couldn't be more ecstatic at the way the defense came out and played against a high-powered offense with Sean McVay coaching and Stafford kind of. We talked on the pre-show about the rebirth of Stafford from Detroit to LA and just how good they were and how good they were doing. And look, their defense, if I'm not mistaken, was number one. Um, Aaron Donald is a force. And mind you, we had a couple of starters. Lawan and Nate Davis were out tonight, so we had backup tackles in, and you could see that at sometimes we just never got the ground game going. I was actually I was impressed with Foreman tonight. When he touched the ball, he had a couple of good runs. One he slipped, I think it was right around the 50-yard line. I think he could have took off for some more, but I was impressed with Foreman tonight. McNichols, I just don't think fits our scheme running the ball, power run. He's just too small, but he did do some good things tonight. AJ Brown had a couple of drops tonight, so that was kind of disappointing. A couple of key drops. I think, they were first downs that he dropped, but he'll get that cleaned up hopefully. And he had a good catch at the end of the fourth quarter to kind of seal it and get us in the end zone there with AP getting his first touchdown. But offensively, we just didn't look. It wasn't gelling right. We had some good plays. Obviously, Tannehill had an interception, and but the story of the night, guys, is defense. The defense won this game for us. Jeffrey Simmons, Danico Autry up front, Kevin Byard, obviously with the pick, had a great game. Uh, Harold Landry, I think David Long had a great game. Just the defense as a whole was outstanding to come into LA prime time against a team that is probably regarded right now as the best team in the NFL. Um, and I don't think we get enough kudos. Old Chris on tonight was talking, and he said, when the weather turns, the Tennessee Titans are not a team that you want to play. We are just an old school, like Vrabel is an old school dude, pound the rock, play action, play good defense. And for a defense that got criticized a lot last year, we've stepped up. We've made some. It's just insane how the gauntlet kind of that we've ran, with the Bills and the Chiefs and now the Rams. Schedule from here on out is pretty favorable, guys. So give another couple of weeks to Peterson and Foreman to kind of, like we said, gel, learn the schemes, but productive tonight. So, like I said, I mean, we did what we had to do to win that football game tonight, and it was very impressive. I don't know what else to really say. Um, Titans fans, I'm so happy with what happened. We're 7-2 now, atop of the AFC. Um, Big, huge win, primetime game. We got the Saints coming up this week, Sunday. And yeah, look forward to what we can do this week in practice to try to get a little bit more consistency on offense. But I'm going to let this settle in. We're going to celebrate this week for the next day or two. I know I am. I hope you guys are too. And we're going to celebrate beating the Rams 28-16 in LA on prime time. Again, to whoever doubted the Titans, don't doubt us anymore. We're scrappy. We're a good defensive team. We've showed it over the past 3 or 4 weeks, especially. And once the offense can gel a little bit without Derrick Henry, I know it sucks for me to say that. This team's going to be tough to beat come December. Actually, come now. We're going to be tough to beat. So that's it. This is the instant reaction. Like I said, I just want to jump on, give my thoughts, and talk about what a win we had. Again, please subscribe, hit the like, send me your comments. I want to see what you guys thought about the game tonight. And yeah, we'll prepare. We'll prepare for New Orleans this week. But let's let this sink in and enjoy the win. Tighten up. I will see you soon.